Hey, good morning. We're at another day of riding. We're just coming across Washington, the southern part. We just did hundreds of miles where we saw the amber waves of grain, a lot of straw and a lot of weed. It was an amazing ride. We're in Lewiston, Idaho, home of Hell's Canyon and Hell's Gate. And it reminds me during Jesus' time, during the first century, you see the Hebrew people were under oppression from the Roman political empire. So politically, they were oppressed, high taxes, no freedoms. And then at the same time, Jesus, who was a rabbi, was very critical of the religious leaders of the time. He was very critical of the Pharisees and the leadership with that. And with that, he had 12 disciples that he poured a lot of time into. And he was becoming very popular. They would go from village to village, and he was getting quite a following because of his message of the good news. And here's what's interesting. Despite the political upheaval, despite the pressure from his own Hebrew people and the religious establishment, he didn't get too upset by it. He really wasn't alarmed by it. And he just really took his time to pour into his disciples. And I'll never forget the story where he said to Peter, and I don't know if he pulled him aside or whatever, or they were at a significant geographical location, but he said, Peter, you're Petra, you're the rock, and upon this rock I'm going to build this church, and the gates of hell will not prevail. So I don't know if that was symbolic of Peter himself being the rock, or if they were at a rock formation where maybe there was some symbolism about hell. But I'm reminded we're at Hell's Gate, Indian. We're going to go take a look, see what they have available. And after that, let's ride.